Has there been much trouble on the estate recently?
No, everything's been getting on great. I mean, real community spirit. And then Joe Nash got released.
When was this?
About 3 weeks ago.
We'll need to take the jacket.
Oh, yeah, you have it. With pleasure. Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of this. Brad! Out that bedroom right now!
I'm starting to feel sorry for the kid.
I could have joined for a couple of quid a week.
You starting to hate us too?
Nah, mate, good luck to you. I'm marrying the best bloke in the world. That's all that matters to me.
You're too young to get married. You should be playing the field. Right, I'd better get cracking.
Does anyone know when we're getting the cheque?
And knowing Reg, I'd check that he's bought the ticket first.
Of course he has.
Even Reg isn't that daft.
This is Mr. Dane.
Thank you.
Mr. Dane, DC Drummond, DC Glaze, how you feeling?
I've been better. I didn't ask for no coppers.
And we found you outside the lift.
Thanks for your help. I just tripped and fell over.
Well, that's strange, because it seems to us and the doctor that someone gave you a good hiding.
You can think what you like. I ain't making no complaint.
You're going to let them get away with it?
That estate's not a safe place to be anymore.
Since Joe Nash was released?
That's all I'm saying. I'm not copping for another beating.
The best way to stop that happening
Is to grass him up. You'll move in and protect me 24 hours a day. I don't think so.
It's your choice, Mr. Dane. Should you need our help?
Some of your syndicate hanging about outside.
Yeah, I'm too busy to talk to him, Mum.
What did I tell you this morning?
We just wanted a quick word with Reg. It'll take 2 seconds.
2 seconds and counting.
Hey, Reg. Some joker's just been saying I bet Reg jumped bought the lottery ticket.
Oh, no, I bought the ticket, all right.
Nice one, Reggie, love.
Yeah, we knew you wouldn't let us down.
Nice one, Mum.
Come on, spit it out.
What's that, Mum?
It won't go any further than this room. Guide's honour, I might even be able to help.
Well, see, it was number 17. It featured very heavily yesterday. I had the first call of the day. That was number 17, Elverton Road.
Reg, you didn't change the numbers.
You've seen how they are now, Mum. I don't know how I'm going to break it to them.
Oh, you...
Don't suppose a canteen's good enough for you, is it?
Well, not now. I've got to start getting used to all that rich food. I've booked the table for 7. It's very plush. You're going to have to show me which knife and fork to use.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Is there any point to this? I mean, come on. You're not going to leave your job, and I'm not going to leave mine.
If that's what it takes.
But you're not being fair. Supposing this doesn't work out, then I'm going to end up feeling guilty about ruining your career.
I know it will work out.
Well, all right then. What about my reputation here? I'm going to become known as a sergeant who bunks up with her own relief.
But who cares what people think?
Jim, we haven't even been out together. I don't even know if we get on.
All right, I'll show you.
No,
No,
Jim.
June, I am not messing about.
No.
You don't have to put it up.
No, I want to. Joanna's a sweetie.
Yeah, and that's what hurts. Them thinking she's a bully.
Well, the headmaster can't be stupid.
No, that Chloe, she's too cute. She's one of that Martin family.
Oh, the Jasmine Allen Martins.
The one and only. 8 years of age, and already she's Ma Baker. You never thought about having kids?
No. Recently, though.
I reckon it'd suit you.
No. I've always been a career girl myself.
Honest, Sarge. You don't know what you're missing.
I need to pop out.
Are you sure this thing with Debbie's sorted?
Alex, I told you it's booked in for this afternoon.
Only I've just left her and Eva talking baby talk. She didn't sound to me like a woman who's just about to have an abortion.
I just want to get home and get racing. And exactly like we need this job anymore, is it?
Been doing some shopping, have we, boys?
And we grabbed an early lunch, sir.
Good. Well, I'm sure you'll want to get back inside and crack on with some work then.
My thoughts entirely set.
I'm looking for Sergeant McAllister.
We haven't seen her, but we'll let her know if we do, yeah?
Thank you. So, I doubt if we'll be able to hold on to your talents much longer, Mickey.
Really, sir?
Yeah, well, with this windfall, I'm sure you'll move on to bigger and better things, won't you?
Good one to go and turn to poker.
No, you just leave it till you get the check.
I know it's stating the obvious, but the longer you leave it...
Oh, I don't see how it can get worse. What do you suggest, Mum?
Either the first plane to out of Mongolia, or you sit them all down and tell them straight.
I'll get lynched, won't I?
I think that's a definite possibility.
Joe Lashkov. He's only released 3 weeks ago. Did 5 years for GBH and loan sharking on the Bronte.
He's also got convictions for flogging dodgy gear on the estate.
Looks like he picked up where he left off.
Yeah, some guy got behind on his payments, so Joe broke his wrist as a gentle reminder.
He was collecting cash when I walked in.
Better see what he's got to say for himself.
We'll try the kid again. I reckon a couple of hours with his mother.
CID, DC Sharp. Yeah, Sarge, the super's looking for you. CSU? Yeah, I'll pop up now. Shut the door.
When you said Chloe was one of the Martin clan, I had a quiet word with Sergeant Ackland.
Look, I really shouldn't be doing this, but I've got a whole filing cabinet on the Martin family.
Chloe's already been excluded from 2 other local schools.
Thanks for taking the trouble.
According to the social worker, every time Chloe gets into trouble, she makes out it's because she's being bullied.
Can I make a note of the schools?
Look, this is strictly off the record.
Cheers, Sarge.
Not again.
Joe Nash!
If it ain't Bill and Ben. Don't just stand there gawping at me, copper. Get on your radio and get me an ambulance over here a bit lively.
Let me guess. You come out of Nick and someone isn't very happy about you trying to get your territory back.
You don't have to look so pleased about it, do you, copper?
I know the interest rates scum like you charge, Joe. The misery you cause on these estates is about time you suffered for once.
So I can't make my own way, thanks.
You're definitely staying in the job?
Don't believe the speedboats and fast women to you, Gary.
You're just standing up for your community, Bobby, or what?
Call me old-fashioned, it's in my blood. Some of us like to make a difference. It's happened again.
Exactly the same.
Only this time the boss was sitting in here with me.
Then it happens outside the shop. I've asked the sales staff. None of them saw anything.
Cameras are working perfectly.
I've spoken to the computer experts. Well, they reckon someone's hacking onto the system and wiping the tape. Although they're still trying to work out how.
Like I said yesterday, I reckon computers at it.
Good morning, you Joe. You've got to walk away from the estate.
Shut up, Mother. What's the matter with you? I don't walk away from nothing. Do you understand me? And you tell that Vince when you see him, that mug, that he's a dead man.
So it was Vince who beat you up, eh, Joe?
I don't know, was it?
Wouldn't have a surname.
What, were you two clowns? Behave yourself. But Mother, she might be able to help you.
I'm afraid I don't know it either.
Did you hear that? So do us a favour, gentlemen. Get lost. I ain't talking to you or you without a brief.
Oh, don't be like that. We're only here to help you, Joseph.
Is that right? Well, I don't need your help, all right? I'll take care of it myself.
We won't waste any more time. It's only procedure. We have to follow these things up.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where we are.
Mugs.
Hopefully with Joe in here, they'll be less scared to talk on the estate. Come in.
I heard you were looking for me.
I was concerned about you.
Concerned I wouldn't go through with it.
Debbie, I told you yesterday, you might not believe it, but I do care. I'd like to run you down there, if that's okay.
Yeah, all right then.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, I'll see you in here in an hour. Come in.